We have met.
Yes.
Hi. Oh, who's number? Here. Okay. I gotta do some meet and greets afterwards. I'm not on social media right now. Like I have all the accounts right now, but like it takes so like, hey guys, look at me. It's my first real meeting. Oh, I miss you. I don't want anyone watching me. I know, right? There's an option. I could, yeah.
Good evening. Welcome to the meeting for January 13th. Madam Clerk, will you please call roll?
Councilmember Dillard,
Here.
Councilmember Lothian,
Here.
Councilmember Suzuki,
Present.
Vice Mayor Cazares,
Here.
Mayor Rapistathis.
Here. We begin every meeting with an invocation, a flag salute, and tonight it will be given by Councilmember Suzuki. Councilmember Suzuki.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. As we gather at the start of this new year, let us reflect on the spirit of community that unites us. I'm reminded of T.S. Eliot's words, "Every moment is a fresh beginning." As we embrace this year with that sense of renewal, let us also honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose commitment to equality and community uplift inspires us all. May our work be guided by that same spirit of unity and hope. Thank you. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Yes.
Thank you. Next on the agenda are city manager comments.
I have none.
Community bulletin reports. I'll start with Councilmember Dillard.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Arapastasis. I just have one announcement. It's regarding Affirmed Housing Group. They finally came back to me and have announced that they have been awarded the accepted tax credits for the project that we've been working on off of Spring Street down at the Metropolitan Transit System trolley track, that platform. That property right there, we have a brand new affordable housing project that's going to go up, and they're announcing that they will be breaking ground late May and/or early June. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Councilmember Lothian.
First of all, Happy New Year. I have a couple of things. I had a really wonderful conversation with restaurateur Alberto Morielli. He owns Smoking the Brisket, Limoncello, and Hacienda Casadores. So Hacienda Casadores opened toward the end of last year, and he opened Limoncello 3 years ago. So I asked him to compare his experience. And he said Hacienda Casadores was an easy permit experience with total cooperation, easy peasy. Limoncello was a nightmare. And the fact that over a 3-year period, our permit department has changed so radically for the better makes me want to thank city management, city staff, the building department, Lynette Santos. To have someone like him thrilled with how easy the permit process was music to my ears. So number one. Number two, I'm sure everybody's heard we're losing Macy's. They've been at Grossmont Center for 30 years. They're shutting down 14 nationwide, and La Mesa's, one of the ones on the chopping block. So sad, but we do have really good businesses coming in, and I don't know if you've heard this or not, but we are getting, there's a company called San Diego Sweet and Savory Collective, and they're the parent company for San Diego pie company, which I've been to in South Park, and Stella Jean's Ice Cream. And they're going in the village, and the thought they were going to have these pot pies and ice cream is fantastic. And they're already located in Costa Mesa, Newport Beach, University Heights, Point Loma, Pacific Beach, Carlsbad, Kensington, and South Park. So I think that puts La Mesa in really good company. Very excited about that. These obviously are signs that La Mesa is a good investment. And just as a reminder to people, Better Buzz opened 2 years ago. Ulta Makeup is coming in, and we all know In-N-Out Burger's coming. So these are all very good signs of La Mesa's health and popularity.
Thank you. Councilmember Suzuki?
Yeah, so on that note, Grossmont Center, I had the opportunity to attend an exercise class in Grossmont Center at Dance Days, and it's called Turn It Up. So on Friday, if anyone wants to join, middle-aged people, at club time, it's like 6:30 or 6:45, but it's great and it's good exercise. It's between C's and Panera, and it's a good time. I think it's like $5 or $10. It's cheaper than the club, and you roll out of there, and you feel better about your health. So thank you.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Casares?
Thank you. I'm also very excited about Pop Pie Co. I had just ordered one on Uber Eats the night before we found out, and it came all the way. I'm so glad that I'll be able to come down to the village for that. And the other thing is there's been lots of news about parking. I just want to remind everyone that we have 15 parks and 785 free parking spaces at our parks, plus street parking.
Thank you. Additions and or deletions from the agenda?
None from staff.
Next, we have a presentation, State of the Streets presentation. Welcome, sorry.
All right. Good evening, Mayor and council members. Tonight, I will be presenting an overview of the current condition of the City of La Mesa streets. So the city is divided into 7 zones as depicted on the map. Each zone contains miles of streets, sidewalks, curbs and gutter, numerous trees, signs, pavement stripings and markings, and many underground utilities. Dividing the city into zones allows us to rotate maintenance and improve efforts in a structured and predictable way, zone by zone. We typically try to start in Zone 1 and end in Zone 7 after 7 years. Maintenance improvements are performed following a logical sequence. The first item on the list is underground utilities. This item takes the most time due to the needed coordination between construction of utility companies and the city. To stay ahead of potential conflicts, we host quarterly utility meetings where these meetings allows us to plan future projects and avoid overlapping construction. This proactive approach helps us prevent cutting into newly paved and slurry sealed streets, which can significantly reduce pavement lifespan and increase maintenance costs. That said, utility emergencies do occur. When they do, we take the appropriate steps to ensure the streets is properly repaired and restored. Once utility work is completed, Public Works moves systematically down the list to address all these items, either through staff's efforts or the use of contractors. The street deterioration occurs for several primary reasons. Traffic loading from heavier vehicles, environmental factors such as weather, temperature fluctuations, and moisture, and subsurface conditions related to soil and underground utilities. One of the most common and effective methods the city utilizes as a preventative measure is slurry seals. Slurry seals is a thin, protective treatment applied to existing pavement that restores pavement surface, improves ride quality, and protects streets from water intrusion and sound-related damage. As illustrated on this slide, the timing of slurry sealing is critical. When applied in the 7-year cycle, slurry sealing can significantly extend the life cycle of the street, often increasing it from approximately 20 years to more than 40 years. Our pavement management plan is to keep streets in the green or yellow condition range for as long as possible. We do that by slurry sealing resurfaced streets on a 7-year cycle. In March of 2025, the city worked with Applied Research Associates to complete a comprehensive payment condition index survey, or PCI survey, using advanced technology. This included high-resolution imaging, laser-based crack detection, and LiDAR scanning. These tools allowed us to collect accurate, data-driven information without relying solely on visual inspections, ensuring consistent and reliable information across all streets. All collected data was added into a pavement management software which ranked and quantified that various pavements distress types to provide a complete picture of the 1,542 pavement sections and 145 centerline miles of La Mesa streets. This slide highlights the data collection process. The survey vehicle records pavement conditions while driving at normal speeds, minimizing disruption to residents and traffic. This approach provides a detailed and objective snapshot of street conditions citywide. The results of the pavement condition survey show that the city's overall pavement condition index is 57. This score places La Mesa Streets network in the fair condition range. In practical terms, this means that many streets are still providing acceptable service to residents, but signs of aging and wear, such as cracking and surface distress, are becoming more noticeable. Streets in the fair range benefit the most from timely maintenance and rehabilitation efforts. Strategic investments at this stage can slow further deterioration, extend pavement life, and help avoid the higher costs associated with more extensive repairs in the future. Public Works will continue to make every effort to maintain and improve the city's PCI through proactive maintenance, coordinated utility planning, and capital improvement projects. Thank you, Mayor and Council members, for your time this evening and for the ongoing support for the Public Works Department. We appreciate the opportunity to present this information and provide insight to the condition of the city streets network. Your engagement and guidance are essential as we plan responsibly, prioritize investments, and ensure safe, reliable infrastructure for La Mesa community. Our goal is to preserve existing infrastructure and steadily raise the overall pavement condition across the city. I would like to emphasize that our department is here to serve. If you or any member of the community notice something that needs repair, replacement, or improvement in our public infrastructure, please don't hesitate to let us know. We actively monitor and respond through multiple communication channels to ensure your concerns are addressed quickly and effectively. The most efficient way to reach us is to see Click Fix, which is easily accessible right from the city's website. This way, whoever submits a report can submit photographs, which is a great way for us to precisely know where the location of the situation is that needs to be addressed. They can also receive email updates on the status of the report. This concludes staff's presentation, and I'm available for any questions you may have.
Vice Mayor Casares, followed by Councilmember Lothian.
I was just going to do that for you in case you needed me to speak.
Oh, sorry, I hear what you're saying. Okay.
I got it. So I'll start with Councilmember Lothian and then Councilmember Suzuki.
Hi, thank you for the presentation. I was surprised to see that the condition of La Mesa's roads overall are fair. I feel like they're better than fair because when I drive on other cities, ours are far better. So is there a plan to like upgrade the fair to the next level up? One question. And the second one, have you noticed in your public works and paying attention to our roads, have the roads gotten more deteriorated because of more and more battery cars? Because I know they're heavier.
Oh, so the first question, let me address that one. So we do have some plans in place. So we have different strategies that we are looking into to improve the PCI, the Pavement Condition Index, that we can bring forward to the council at a later time so that they can be looked at and maybe provide some guidance. And the second question is, I particularly, or our department hasn't particularly, I don't believe that they're done of actually study to see if the actual weight, since it is larger for electric vehicles, if that has become a factor. We know that heavier vehicles do wear the pavement faster, of course, but I don't believe that we have done a particularly study to look at electric vehicles.
Councilmember Suzuki?
I actually wanted to echo that, but I wanted to say that I felt that this survey was unfair because I can definitely tell the difference when I'm driving from San Diego into La Mesa. Our streets are fantastic, and you folks have been very responsive. Whenever I've had emails, they've immediately been addressed. So I just want to say, keep up the good work, and let's keep going. And I think it's. I would like to know, did any of these people list what streets they thought were fair or?
We have a deeper study, basically, that goes into sections of payment. We have 1,542 sections. But as an overall report, we're basically doing like a high, high view, report. So, but we can specifically look at a smaller sections, basically. And not all zones have, all zones have good and okay and then bad sections, basically. But we're just doing the average for this presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Councilmember Dillard, sorry, I
Thank you.
apologize.
First of all, thank you for the presentation, and I do agree with my colleagues about the condition of our street, and it's probably because I drive outside of La Mesa a lot and see a lot of really bad roads, and so kudos to you if average is, in our opinion, better. That's good news, and hopefully we'll see higher scores in the future. The one thing I wanted to mention was about C-Click Fix. I don't know how often you get responses about C-Click Fix, but I often get asked about certain things that are happening on the street, and I always refer to them with C-Click Fix. And some of them have responded by saying, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I did that before. I should do this. And they have really good responses about how quickly everything gets taken care of, or someone else vouches while I'm standing there and says, oh, yeah, I used it. So it is working really well. I'm glad that we have that for our city because it is a quick way for people to just upload a photo and describe what's going on with the name of the street. And you guys are so efficient about being on top of that. So I just really wanted to recognize you for that because it is a very good service and it seems to be working and our residents are very happy about it. So wanted you to know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? All right, thank you for your report. Next on the agenda are public comments. We have one speaker, Barbie Wheeler. Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor, council members, and Happy New Year. Thanks for your chance to speak before you. As you know, I am here representing the residents of Bellflower Drive. As concerned citizens and residents, we have recently met together to discuss the continuing problem we have on Bellflower Drive. Mr. Richard Evans, the so-called owner of the drug house, has put it up for sale. In a normal situation, this would be cause to celebrate, but not in this case. Not. The idiot is advertising it as a detox center. We have forwarded the listing to the person we have contacted and initially investigated and sent a cease and desist from the CADHS to hopefully keep him from selling under false pretenses. We, the residents, are feeling somewhat disappointed with the city since they have left a lot of investigation up to us, the residents. The liability was disclosed to the council years ago, and we're still the ones uncovering the unlawful behavior and trying to address it with little to no support and traction from the city. We understand that there are limitations from fair housing, but there are also many other tangible violations we can go after, including public nuisance, unlicensed operation, and false advertising, and exploiting residents. Why is this not being pursued? Additionally, even after the cease and desist from the DHS, he revamps his website and is listing the home with a mention of being a detox facility. How is this allowed? This is unacceptable and disappointing for our neighborhood. The safety of our children and grandchildren should be priority. How are we to feel safe when just recently one of the druggies came to my front door begging for money?
30 seconds.
How can I live safely on this street? This is not about me alone. It is about all the residents on Bellflower Drive. Our children should not have to live in fear of their own street. What other work do you want us to do for you, since it seems that we're doing all the investigating ourselves? We do not see a safe La Mesa here. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is conflict disclosures from anyone on council. Public comments on consent calendar, right? The consent calendar.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent calendar.
Second.
Motion carries with all council members voting yes.
Sorry. Thank you. Next, item number 10.1 is the reappointment of outside boards and commissions and ad hoc. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to take it a little bit out of order and go to council-appointed outside boards and commissions and committees and start with the second page with MTS. I would assume, Councilmember Dillard, you prefer to stay the primary, and I'd like, unless anybody, I'd like to stay the alternate unless there's someone else that really, really wants it. Okay. Then, can I do them all with one once we agree, or do you want me to do separate motions each time?
The former. You could do it all
Okay.
in one fell swoop.
All right, then I'm going to move to Sandag. I'm going to step down in Sandag, and I'm going to put up Vice Mayor Casares as the primary and Councilmember Dillard as the alternate, and I'll step away. And then ask Councilmember Lothian to stay in as a second alternate. Does anyone have any issues with that? Okay,
I just wanted to say thank you.
okay. You're welcome. Metro Water JPA. Actually, if you don't mind, let's go back then to the top page. East County Economic Development. We have Councilmember Lothian, and as the person, would you prefer to stay, or is there anyone else that would like to talk to her about serving in that? Okay. Harry Griffin, JPA. Currently, it's Councilmember Suzuki.
Yes.
Okay, you'd like to prefer to stay there. Heartland Communication Primary, Councilmember Dillard, are you willing to continue to serve on that? Okay. And then Heartland Communications Alternate, Vice Mayor Casares, are you okay? being the alternate?
Yes, I'm happy to be the alternate on both of the Heartland.
Okay, and the same thing, Heartland Fire Training Authority, that's Councilmember Dillard, the primary, yes, and Vice Mayor Casares. Okay, I would like to stay on as La Mesa Spring Valley. Councilmember Lothian, would you continue to be the alternate? Okay, and then League of Cities, Councilmember Lothian, would you like to still continue to do that? Turning the page, Metro Wastewater, primary, we need a primary. You've been going to those meetings?
Yes, I've been going to those meetings since we lost former Councilman Baber, and I'd be happy to serve as the primary.
Okay. That means we need a alternate for Metro Wastewater JPA. Anybody that would like to?
I'll do it.
Okay, Councilmember Suzuki. We already did MTS and then, okay. Mission Trails Park, Councilmember Suzuki, will you continue to do that?
Yes.
What about I can't speak for the people that we're serving, the residents that we're serving.
We can go ahead and reappoint them. and
Okay,
then,
all right, thank you. The Regional Task Force on Homelessness, I don't know, you're gonna have a lot on your plate, but I'm gonna ask Councilmember Dillard, would you like to be the, okay, all right, you have a lot to do right now. You do it, you're the primary of a lot of things. Okay, who said they would want to do that? Oh, Councilmember Lothian, all right, I will step away. And that's, let's see, San Diego Community Board, Powers Board, Councilmember Suzuki and Vice Mayor Casares, would you still be willing to be the primary and secondary alternate? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And Sweetwater Watershed Advisory, Councilmember Dillard. You have a, my gosh, can someone else, do you want to, you're not going to ever be in La Mesa. No, I know, you're busy. I mean, oh, I'm sure you do. Yeah. That's not even our ad hoc committees yet, so. Would someone else want to step up?
Since it's twice per year and I have experience in water, I'm
Okay.
happy to.
Okay, all right, thank you. And I'm going to make a motion for all the things we just discussed.
Mayor, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I should have said something.
Okay.
For the League of California Cities, is it possible for me to
You can-
be an alternate or with Councilmember Lothian?
We can have two people. You can do that with.
Okay, great, because I was
Well,
just appointed to
we'll add you to that.
a committee. Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
all right, I'll amend my motion. Okay. Thank you.
Just 1 second. Motion carries with all council members voting yes.
Okay, for expediency, I'm going to ask this. For the appointments to standing and ad hoc subcommittees, my proposal is to keep the composition of each subcommittee the same unless anyone has any requested changes, and here's the following: animal welfare, audit, developmental approval, council liaison, development permit process improvement, downtown events, future MacArthur Park, public art, career exposition, citizens emergency preparedness, climate action. The following are ad hoc committees: America's 250th birthday, child-friendly city of La Mesa, Civic Center Master Plan, review of the Design Review Board. Does anyone have any changes to anything I just said? Yes.
Only if I'm not stepping on toes, so I want to hear from my colleagues that currently sit on it. But I've been meeting a lot with the Friends of MacArthur Park, the dog owners, and I would love to sit on the future of MacArthur Park subcommittee if that's possible. But if my
Who's
colleagues,
currently on
it's
it?
Councilmember Dillard and Councilmember Suzuki. Only if Only if you're willing. It's okay if not.
Okay. So that'll be amendment to the motion, and that will be my motion then.
Second?
Thank you. Okay. Please vote. We'll get you some paper towels. It did? Did it really? Oh.
First meeting of the year. We're doing great.
Motion carries with all council members voting yes.
Thank you. Council committee reports, Councilmember Dillard. Thank you. Councilmember Lothian, Councilmember Suzuki, Vice Mayor Casares.
We had our first SANDAG meeting of the year last Friday, and we discussed 2025 and the way that the SANDAG board has really come together and is working really well to fix a lot of the issues from years past, including settling some lawsuits and whatnot. So really looking forward to it. We talked about the next year, and I'm looking forward to serving as primary. Thank you again.
Thank you. AB 1234, no one traveled. City attorney remarks? Okay. We're adjourned until the second of the fourth Tuesday. Thank you for your cooperation.